Hello again. So I have these potatoes that I'm going to roast. So, gotta get them cleaned up and cut. And I'm going to go ahead and preheat at, we're going to go down in temperature. Okay, now I gotta stop that clear. So, you know, this button has never done anything. I don't know. It says cancel, so. Okay, we're gonna go down to 350 and we're gonna preheat. Okay, so while that's preheating, we're gonna get these potatoes ready to go. We're just gonna do a simple roast on them. Some of them have the little eye things. But, oh, you know what? If I haven't washed them yet, let's get them washed. Let's set the rag here. Absorb water. I'm just going to get these little eyes off. And then we will cut them up. Probably cut the bigger. My oven is preheated already. That's okay, we'll warm up the house with it. That oven preheats really fast. Only took 5 minutes. Yeah, like 5 minutes. Okay. They're cut, ready to go. So we're going to season them in this bowl here. Right, dry them off just a tad. All right, good and dry it off a little bit. Take some olive oil. Coat them with some olive oil and some salt. And we're going to need probably a couple of cloves of garlic. Dice up a couple of cloves here. A couple of nice sized cloves. Those little baby ones. So I found my garlic. That was awesome. I lost it and searched the house up, down, and sideways for it. Couldn't find it. Thought, oh, I accidentally threw it away. Nope, it was in my fridge the whole time on the bottom shelf in the door. So I found it, which is great. And the reason I bought the bag of freshly peeled garlic is because I had made some garlic infused oil and peeled 5 full heads of garlic or something like that, so I didn't want to have to peel for a while. So I bought that this time. Garlic is not an easy to, you know, I don't know why I'm doing it like this. Good Lord. I bought a thingy to make my life easier. And I suppose it's not going to make your life easier unless you use it, right? Let's see how it works. Now look at that. Huh. That's good. Okay, we're going to put the rest of this in there and do the same. I don't know how pieces go, but some big pieces of garlic in there, and that's fine. Because they're falling in the bowl, and I'm not taking them back out. Except for that piece. All right. Uh-oh. There we go. Got it. That works amazingly. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, I think cutting it could be better, but you lose some in the whole transfer, right? That's all right. Then you got little clumps of garlic in there, which is fine. We'll mix it up. We'll get it good mixed up. I believe I've already put salt in there. I do believe just a little bit more pepper. Nice pepper, and then we're going to put in garlic powder. Why not? A tad bit of that. Some of these minced, and you know what, we're going to put in onions. I have onions ready to go. There we go. Making my life easy. Onions ready to go and in. This stays good for about a week. If it's wet like this, what I do, because it's so hard to get the onions out of the paper towel, I just take a paper towel. I take about a half a paper towel actually. And I put it right in the top. And that will absorb the moisture, keep the onions away from the moisture, and they will stay good, you know, a week or two. I've used these up to like 2 weeks. So, and they're always prepped and ready to go, and you never have to worry about cutting a bunch of stuff all the time. And my refrigerator is slightly too cold, and I have it down to almost off. Not kidding. So you have that line straight up in your refrigerator. It's like a circle with the line, and straight up is the ideal temperature, right? Here is off, and here is the coldest, and I have it like to here. It's like that. Almost 25% on. That's it. Only, why? Why is it so cold? I don't know. Okay, so we got onions, garlic. We're going to do a little bit of onion powder as well. Get that nice onion flavor in there. And I'm going to do some, because I love it so much, paprika. Go. Now we're going to mix that up. Just mix it up a tad. Get this preheated again. 350. Preheat. Okay, so now it's preheating, so when it says add food, we can put these potatoes in there. So here's what I'm going to do. Pardon me for 1 second. Okay, I have this silicone container that goes in the air fryer. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to put them in here for half the time, and then I'm going to put them out to roast. So I want to get the potatoes cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and cook them for the most part, right? For like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, whatever. And then we're going to roast them. though they'll be nicely cooked as well. It says add food. So, okay. All that goodness out of the bowl as well. We're almost ready to add the food. Oh, hang on, machine, hang on. Okay. Don't want to touch it when my hands are dirty. So it started the cooking process already. So I'm gonna put this right here. This is very hot after you preheated it. It's very hot. And we're gonna put these potatoes in there like that. Now we're going to go down on the time only because, oops, we're going to go about, we'll go about 8 minutes. And then we'll take them out of that. Okay, so these are finished. Let me get a bowl to put them in. They look and smell delicious. However, they seem a little dry, but I don't think they are actually going to taste dry. A lot of the garlic and stuff fell to the bottom, and it's not burnt, so that's a good thing. It's just brown. It's like toasted. That's kind of cool, actually, but I'm just going to set this in here to cool. So let's take a try. They look delicious. Okay, so I mixed it up a little bit on the cooking because I'm new to this. So I ended up, here's what I ended up doing. I ended up baking them for, this is what I would recommend. It's not quite what I did, but this is what I would recommend. Bake them for 25 minutes first. Then put the air fryer on 25 or 30 minutes, depending on the size. These are, they're the baby Dutch yellow onions. So they're very small, like this is a half, or potatoes. So like this is a half. So because they're so small, I would do it for 20, 25 minutes. And that'll get the starch cooked out and give it nice done inside. And then turn them on into the air fryer. I'm going to try one. Very good. I'm going to top them with a little bit of parsley. Yep, just like that. And then put sour cream or whatever you want over the top as a side with the quiche. Perfect. So, those are delicious, by the way. Oh yeah, they're good. So there's the air fried potatoes. So I would put them on bake for at 350 or 375, right? Bake for 20-25 minutes, something like that. Then turn it off and then restart it as the air fryer. And I would air fry them for 2 5-minute intervals and see how they are. So I did 2 5-minute intervals with these, and I think they're perfect. They came out slightly dry, so maybe add a little more olive oil than I did. I did about a tablespoon. But if you have one of these silicone bowls to put it in, I would put it in that to bake it and then take it out and lay it out for the fry part, for the air frying part. But they are delicious. I'm not going to say they're the best I've ever had. So the garlic all fell to the bottom. So, and it's toasted down there. Toasted garlic for sure. Let me see if I can get this out of here without burning myself. There we go. Set that right on the stove there. See? It's not burnt, but it's down there and it's toasted for sure. I don't know. What do you think? Could be a little too toasted. Put a little bit out here and see. It's pretty toasted. It's toasted to the point where it does taste burnt, but it doesn't look burnt, but it looks very dark. So that is garbage. Now, if you toasted them just right, and they came out nice and golden brown, light golden brown, then they'd probably be good. So I'm just going to wipe out the bucket, wipe out the crumbs, then we'll give it a wash with a little soapy water, warm soapy water, and it will be fine. So it takes virtually nothing to clean. I just wiped it out. Now I'm going to do it with a little bit of, warm soapy water when it gets all, it's cooled down already. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty cool. So I like it. Nope. Stop. I don't know why it keeps doing that though. It's something I'm doing wrong. Okay, I think that's off now. So we'll just leave it right here until it's all cooled off. Oh my God, what a disaster. That's okay. Disaster averted. No, not quite. Almost. Yeah, so now I believe and I declare that the quiche is going to be ready to go in the oven